Folks, we're just getting this breaking news from the nation's capital. While walking into his meeting that's happening right now with the U.S. trade representatives, Mexico's top trade representative just told reporters, and this is a quote, there will be no deal on controversial auto sector rules, meaning tariffs, until all NAFTA issues are resolved. No deal. So he wants to see everything come together at the same time. Right now, talks are on to revamp this treaty. It's more than 35 years old. It needs to be modernized. One of the top sticking points is potentially higher tariffs on cars and the parts that go in them. But that leads us to this. The sector nobody's talking about that's terrified of the unintended consequences of a tariff war. And listen up. You will bear the cost if you own a car and this comes down and happens. David Sampson is the CEO of the Property Casualty Insurers Association of America, which includes MetLife, Geico, and Progressive among some of its 1,000 member companies. He was also President George W. Bush's Deputy Undersecretary of Commerce. Welcome. Are you telling me that there is a direct correlation or indirect between threats of auto tariffs and the premium I pay on my auto insurance?
Yes, there is, because insurance is a factor of loss cost, and the tariffs are going to increase, proposed tariffs increase 2.7%. 60% of all auto parts are imported, so it's a big component of your vehicle, and that translates into about $3.4 billion of increased cost for auto repair in accidents.
Because what, some 60% of all auto parts are imported?
60% of all auto parts are currently imported, and so at a time when accident frequency and severity are at all-time highs.
Well, because of what, texting?
Because of distracted driving, congested driving, more driving, old roads. There are just more accidents that are occurring out there. And so all of these costs are going to get passed through ultimately to the consumer.
Okay, so we're talking about the auto parts, not necessarily the car. We've heard General Motors say, oh, it's going to tack on a couple of $100 to any car. In fact, I've seen some estimates as high as $1,000 if there were auto tariffs. Again, this is a big if because it hasn't yet really come to pass, besides the ones that have been in place for so long. But so the parts inside a car are worth more than the actual vehicle as tariffs rise?
Yes. Well, the auto repair parts, when you go to the auto body shop, those on a per unit basis are much higher than when the whole car is originally put together, if you have to start replacing.
And we saw this with steel. Even before steel tariffs were put into place in February, steel companies started hiking prices in advance. Are auto insurers starting to hike premiums in advance when it hasn't even happened yet?
No, not as a result of the tariffs. This is forward-looking. The pressure on auto insurance rates right now are a result of, as I said, increased auto accident frequency and severity. It costs more to repair modern vehicles and people than it did in years past. And so you're already seeing pressure on auto insurance rates. And as we look forward to the advent of tariffs or the imposition of tariffs, it's just going to accelerate an already difficult trend for consumers.
In the olden days, people would snap off the Rolls-Royce insignia on the top because it was so valuable. Are auto thieves going to be emboldened because some of the parts inside cars are now going to be more valuable as tariffs go higher?
Yeah, that's one of the
unintended, adds to insurance.
One of the unintended consequences of this is we predict that it's going to increase auto theft for chopping automobiles up, because the parts are going to be more valuable than selling the car as whole.
You joined the George W. Bush administration after his 2003 tariffs, which were very short-lived. He had to pull them back because people started losing their jobs in steel-related sectors that were hit by the tariffs that he had instituted. What do you think we need to learn from that? But by the same token, China's a really bad actor when it comes to stealing our intellectual property.
It is, and it's been a problem for many, many years. Back when I was doing trade missions to China, we talked to China and Chinese officials extensively about the problem with intellectual property theft, with counterfeiting, which is also a significant problem. And in many ways, if the Chinese officials had addressed this in the early 2000s, we wouldn't be at this crisis point today. Tariffs are a very blunt instrument to deal with trade disputes. It's going to have knock-on impacts throughout the economy. There are much better ways to deal with this, but you've got to have both partners willing to come to the table.
Well, people aren't going to get rid of their cars, so if their car insurance goes up, that's going to hit the consumer. Are companies like Geico, which is owned by Berkshire Hathaway and Warren Buffett, or Progressive, they're concerned and nervous?
All of our auto insurers are very concerned about this. We recently submitted testimony before the Department of Commerce, their Section 232 hearing on these tariffs, and that's at the
Anybody
behest
listening?
of our... Well, yeah, I think they are. I think they take it seriously. I think the Commerce Department and the officials there's a process to go through looking at this. I'm confident that they're going to be very thorough, and we want them just to understand the broader implications of these tariffs throughout the economy.
David, thank you for warning us. I have a teenager who's about to get her license, and I don't want
You got bigger problems than tariffs then.
I don't want higher
speak from
premiums.
experience.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
David